You came alone. What was the plan?
To kill all of you and then to leave.
And now, with all our guns out?
I'll manage.
You're the fastest 65-year-old white guy on the planet.
I guess I'm done.
You are officially retired.
How are you gonna spend your golden years, huh?
Dad!
Schatzel!
Oh, I missed you.
Now, since I'm retired, I'm gonna win my wife back. What's gonna stop us?
15-year-old divorce papers?
She doesn't love you anymore? Luke, can I talk to you for a minute?
We're gonna lose an operative. Codename's Panda.
I'm retired.
You zip in, extract Panda, grab the WMD, zip on out.
Holy shit.
My daughter is in the CIA.
What the f in this place?
Dollar in the swear jar.
I know where the WMD's stored, so follow me or get out of my way.
She clearly has daddy issues.
He treats me like a child.
Alcohol, cigarettes, and the garish lipstick.
That's not lipstick. Oh my god.
It's vibrating, my God.
Kill me now.
Take your daughter to work day is going well.
Emma!
I'm okay. Just take him out.
That was her by a lean arm.
What?
I've learned a ton from working with my dad. How he leads the team, how he keeps his cool, how to slit a man's throat vertically so he bleeds out faster.
They got more issues than Sports Illustrated.
Everyone in the van now.
That was on me.
This is totally FUBAR.
And of course, included Arnie Schwarzenegger, and he was an absolute great. It was a great experience. It's an action comedy that is not far from the show or the movie that he made, True Lies.
Oh, I love it. True Lies was fantastic. I worked with him on Collateral Damage. I loved working with him.
Oh, he's the greatest. He really is the greatest. I had no idea how awesome he is until I worked with him, and I just loved working with him.
All right, give us one Schwarzenegger story from the set that you just left as a director. Give us one Schwarzenegger moment that would humanize him for the audience.
He is just such a great guy to everyone. He's consistent. I mean, he is. I suppose he's wealthy beyond imagination, and he's been successful beyond. He's been in many, many hit movies. He's been the governor of. I mean, for me, the governorship is more impressive than any of his achievements. But there he is. He's governor of California. Well, I just was blown away by his comic timing, because this is a guy you don't really think might have that in him. But he was able to. It was his birthday, and he was telling us about how. Like people dressed up in different characters on his birthday, out of respect, and he was just stopping. We had a little cake for him, and he said, "This is great. I really appreciate it." And he said, "And I really appreciate that people dressed up in costumes that represent the various movies and characters that the movies that I was involved with. And in particular, I'm very grateful that no one picked any of the real bombs, because God knows there was many of them as well, and no one chose to rub my nose in that." And he said, "But most of all, I just really want to let you know that it's great to share that my birthday with loved ones that care so much for me." And everybody applauded. And then he said, "It's just unfortunate that none of them could be here today."
That's him, man. So funny.
He killed it. He knocked it out of the park, man. He's just so good at that. And so anyway, that was what he was all the time. He was that. And he's terrific. And, one of the things that he said that I hate to say it reminds me of my mother, but I asked him what his best, whether he enjoyed being a politician more than an actor. And he said, when I was governor, he said, I had a good time. He said, but I got to let you know something. He said, I've always had a basic premise, a basic ethic to work by. And that is, I am going to have fun. No matter what I do, I'm going to enjoy it, because that's what life is for. And I thought, wow, And he said, so I was an actor, I've been an actor, and I've been a politician, and I've had fun at both of them. I'll continue to have fun at all the things that I do. And I was like, amen.
Yeah. And impressive outlook, always upbeat. There's, Milius, who I worked with the Warner Brothers, obviously worked with him on Conan too, before I worked with him on Collateral. And, I remember he said, how do we defeat problems on Conan with Arnold Schwarzenegger? And he went into his Arnold Schwarzenegger faux accent. And he goes, by going up, we defeat our problems by going up. We keep climbing. We don't stop. No, we keep going, just the but the way he did it obviously was much funnier.
And I'll tell you one last story about him, because I've just told the one which is really almost too much goodness in it to actually tell. But the other one was actors are different. Every actor is different. They have a different way of getting to the place that's real and the place that makes them feel confident. And as a director, you have to ask a lot of questions and answer a lot of questions to help them to get to that place. And sometimes you can't help them. Sometimes they're on their own. Sometimes they'll talk to some other people. It's all good. But on this particular project, I said action once, and some of the actors, just as they said action, they start asking a question like, what is it? Am I playing? I can't figure out. And he jumped out and he said, hey, I am not only an actor here, but I am an executive producer. I'm not going to do this with his accent. As an executive producer, I am here to tell you, when the director says action, you act. You get the hell going. Go. And that was it. I said action. They jumped out and they acted. And that was it. There was no more discussion at that point. But it was just terrific to have him in my corner in that moment.